Thank you very much for watching my video and for subscribing to my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please click the subscribe button. In this video, I'm going to take our VW Tiguan to the Maryland state inspection. That's right, every 2 years in the state of Maryland, you have to inspect your car. You get something like this in the mail, and what it says, hey, between December 12, 2018, I mean for this year, I have to take my VW Tiguan to the Maryland state inspection. I mean, it's not expensive. It's like for full service station, it costs $14 US. So what's gonna happen is they're gonna I'm gonna show you how the Maryland state inspection works. I mean, this is not the full inspection. This is just emission. That's right. They're gonna check whether the car is suitable to be operated on the road. Like they will connect the OB like the scanner into the car OBD port, and to see if there are problems. If there are problems, actually the state inspection will tell you to fix it and to come back. So we'll see how the VW Tiguan is gonna do today, since we're gonna do the Maryland let me see, yeah, every 2 years inspection. So every 2 years in the state of Maryland, you'll get this in the mail. It will tell you, that, hey, please take the car for an inspection. So hopefully it's gonna pass today. This car, our Tiguan, is 2013 Tiguan, so now it's 2018. It's 5 years. So far it's been reliable. I think it has 62,000 miles right now, approximately. So anyway, let's go, guys. Let's hop into the car, and we're gonna drive it to the Maryland state inspection. So yeah, the inspection site is really close, so we're gonna go here. So I'm gonna go ahead and merge. This is gonna be on the left side. Yeah, I will show you the inspection site. That's the thing about Maryland. Your car has to be inspected. For some of you who wants to move to Maryland, you have to keep in mind that your car have to be inspected initially, and you have to pay hefty amount of money when you first move here. When I moved to Maryland, I had Chrysler 300M, and I have to pay one-time fee of $550 to have my car inspected. And then the funny thing was, since I came from California, I had to I had my windows tinted. In California it was okay, but in Maryland apparently tinted windows is not acceptable. So they asked me to remove the tinted windows and to pass inspection. I thought, like, wow, that's crazy. So anyway, look at this. You see the sign, emission inspection. So yeah, every 2 years in Maryland your car have to be inspected at like different location in Maryland. So they call it VEIP, not VIP, VE, vehicle emission inspection. So this is where they are located. See that one on the right side? That's the Maryland state inspection. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn right here. Wow, there are a lot of people. This is what people do every 2 years in Maryland. Once you get that inspection notice in the mail, you have to go. They only give you 2 months to do it. And then, but good thing it's only like $14, so that's not too bad. But if your car is broken, then that's gonna be a problem. Yeah. Oh, I'm just gonna come here. It's like, I think this one should be good. Yes. See, I just wanna give you the idea. I'm just gonna go to number 3. I thought the one on the right side was open. So yeah, this is how Maryland state inspection works. So it's really interesting. See that guy? What happened is there are people, the inspector out there will get their OBD2 scanner, and they'll plug it into your OBD2 port, and their computer will scan the emission of your car, and to see if this is why when you modify your car, putting custom headers or cold air intake in Maryland, you have to be really careful, because some of the custom headers cannot be used in the state of Maryland. It will fail the state inspection emission test. I mean, if you before you buy headers or you buy cat back mufflers for your car, or do like car modification that require, what do you call that, exhaust system and all that stuff, make sure it's Maryland street legal, because once, what do you call that thing, oh no, look at that car. He went to the one that was closed. I don't know why he did that. Yeah, that car, they told him not to go there and he went. Now he had to move back. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so yeah, this is how the Maryland state inspection works. Every 2 years you have to go to a inspection station, they call it, and your car, this is where your car will be tested emission wise, whether it's worthy in Maryland. Anyway, I'm gonna turn the camera off a little bit, because I think it's gonna take a while. Oh, actually, I think the car in front of the CRV is finished, so they're gonna leave. I just want to show you how the Maryland state inspection works. Here we go. I think, okay, what happened is the car, the Toyota, is almost complete. I'm not sure. It looks like there is a problem. If there is a problem, they'll tell you to fix your car and to come back later in order to pass the state inspection. There you go. Now the CRV is going in. This is how it's gonna look like. Look at that. First they're gonna put the they want you to open your gas tank. They're gonna put like what do you call that, to see if there is a gas vapor leak from your car, to make sure your seal is tight. This is how the Maryland state inspection looks like. Do you see that on the left side? There is a computer, and what the guy is doing is he's asking the other person, hey, you have to give me $14 to do the inspection. Would you like to pay cash or to pay with credit card? And they take MasterCard, Visa, and American Express. Oh, and Discover too. So they took all 4 major credit cards. It's funny, there's a Passat there on the left side. See that? What you want to do is they ask you to give you your car registration, and then the inspection paperwork. So I need to find my car registration. I think this is the one. I hope I bring the new one. Yeah, see that? You check your car registration, and then That's interesting. I wonder, I think there's something wrong with this guy here, because usually they will ask him to they will plug the OBD2 scanner, but I guess not this time.
I was like, did you just...
Hi everyone, the car passed the state inspection, so this is really good. What happened is, when you pass the state inspection, you got this nice paperwork, and that's it. You go home happy, and they tell you please go back for another 2 years. It's really nice, you know. If the car is not broken, this process is awesome. This is what I like about the Tiguan, the VWs. So far there's no problem at all. That since actually I bought this car, let me see, it's 2013, but I didn't buy it until 2015. So yeah, I've owned this car for 3 years so far, so it's not bad at all. It's not bad car at all. So yeah, I'm really happy today that we passed the Maryland state inspection. And this is what you get. You get this nice paper. It says that, hey, your car passed the state inspection, and please come back again in 2 years. If it doesn't pass, what's gonna happen is they give you a list of stuff that is not, you know, you need to fix this, fix this, fix this. And if they found that you modify your car, you know, that's again, if you want to modify your car in Maryland, like putting like custom headers, catback exhaust, cold air intake, anything that has to do with engine emission, make sure that you buy something that that is Maryland street legal, because some of them are not what do you call that, are not legal to be owned or to be used in the street of Maryland, and is, yeah, your car will guarantee fail the inspection. Yeah, I have to be really careful. That's why I try not to use a cold air intake or custom headers or catback on my Tiguan. I just leave it stock, just to be on the safe side. And the thing is, with aftermarkets, sometimes it's not always a good thing to put aftermarket part. Like cold air intake, I think it's a waste of money. I mean, some people will spend $350 to $500 buying cold air intake. To me, I think it's just a waste of money. I mean, why buy something is not yet proven? I mean, I've seen some people who get check engine light in their VWs after they install Canon cold air intake. And yeah, it's in order to, if before you move to Maryland, make sure your car doesn't have any custom headers, cold air intake, what do you call that, exhaust, custom exhaust, catback system that may flunk you from passing the Maryland state emission inspection. So anyway, love you guys. Thank you so much for watching my video and for subscribing to my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please click the subscribe button. Thank you very much. Bye. Hi everyone, now I'm back. We are gonna go to the Maryland state inspection again. We'll see how the 2013 VW Tiguan do today in the state inspection. Usually cars that are like 10-year-old or younger, we should be fine. I'm not sure about my Jaguar XJR, but the VW Tiguan, I mean, it's been reliable. The turbo actually went bad when it was like I think 49,000. I made video about that one. It was an expensive repair. It was 4,500. It was a good thing that the car was under warranty, so the warranty company paid 80% and I paid 20%. It's like 80-20. So yeah, it's interesting. I have like 2 VWs. If some of you ask me, hey, can you please share your opinion about VW, because they're not sure about VWs. After owning 2 VWs, and my wife has the VW Beetle 2.0 liter turbo, that car is super fast. I mean, the thing about turbocharged car, okay, the car may have only 4-cylinder, right? But the turbocharger is just incredible. VW really built a turbocharger that actually can make the car run faster. Like this Tiguan, some of you ask me, it only has 2.0 liter 4-cylinder engine, but this car is actually very fast. That turbocharger itself is just incredible. The reliability of the turbocharger is not so good because the turbocharger brakes, like most of the time if you drive it hard at 50,000 miles. So it's an expensive repair, something that you have to keep in mind if you want to drive VW that cars that have turbocharger, because once the turbo breaks, it's gonna cost you a lot of money to repair. I would suggest to get the 2.5 liter or the V6 engine instead, because I learned my lesson. If I ever buy VWs again, I'm gonna buy the one without any turbocharger. But the turbocharger is the one that makes the car fun to drive, because when you need when you need to drive slow, yeah, the car will drive slow. But when you need the pickup speed to drive real fast on a freeway on ramp or off ramp, yeah, you need that turbocharger to speed up. And the Tiguan is fast car, is underpower is not in the vocabulary at all. Yeah, some of you ask me, oh, well, it's only 4-cylinder. Like Subaru WRX STI, it has 2.0 liter turbo too, I think, right? I think the older version, but it is turbocharged. So the Subaru also utilize the turbocharger to make their 4-cylinder car to run very fast, and at the same time is fuel efficient. Like my Jaguar XJR, for example, it has 8-cylinder. It's super fast car. But when it comes to spending money at the gas station, it's just awful. And we went to Rockville, Maryland last week, right? I fill up the gas, and then we drove from Laurel, Maryland to Rockville, and then on the way back I already used like a quarter tank in the Jaguar. With the Tiguan, I drove from Quantico, Virginia yesterday and back to Maryland, and I'm using, that's like almost 2-3 hours drive. Okay, I'm using quarter of the gas tank, probably let me see, 1, 2, it's like 4-5 gallon of gas. So the Tiguan, the fuel efficiency of this Tiguan is amazing. It's an SUV, it's not too big, it's not too small, it's comfortable. And we'll see what's gonna happen when we take it to the Maryland inspection and to see the health of this car. They can tell if the car is messed up or not. They're gonna run a scan through the OBD2 port. Yeah, if you live in another states and you're wondering how the Maryland state inspection works, you're gonna see it in a second. In a few more minutes. We're still driving here. So anyway, I'll see you guys in a second. See ya.